All right, so Detroit is known for some wild news stories because it's Detroit, of course. And I've seen a couple of stories that fuck with me a little bit, and one kind of made me be like, you know what? All right, I see that. The first one was the guys who had a shootout. I don't know if y'all seen that in the news, and the 2-year-old ended up getting hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A developing story in Wayne County. Police say a 2-year-old boy is recovering after being struck during a shootout at his home.
Just moments ago, Detroit police have confirmed both men involved in the shooting have been taken into custody.
A 2-year-old boy caught in the crossfire after his own father and mom's new boyfriend get into a shootout. Immediately after the shooting, DPD says the new boyfriend turned himself in. But the ex-boyfriend, 27-year-old Darius Lacey, fled the scene and was on the run until earlier this afternoon when police announced he was in custody.
Mr. Lacey turned himself in to police custody earlier this afternoon.
Interim Chief Todd Benison described the shooting last night as a domestic incident where Lacey showed up here to move items out of the apartment, but got into an argument with the new boyfriend whose name has not been released. Guns were drawn, shots were fired. The 2-year-old, who is Lacey's son, was accidentally shot.
Yeah, and they end up turning themselves in because that wasn't their intent.
Right.
And I'm like, that's how it's supposed to go. Even if you're on some street shit, you and whoever, it's between you and whoever. No, none of all this extra shit that you seeing so much now, all of these, I'm gonna kill his cousin, all of that. Like, no, bro. No.
Yeah, their conscience got to them.
Yeah.
And
that was crazy.
yeah, their conscience got to them. They felt bad and turned themselves in. But, I mean, I'm not laughing, but I'm just thinking back when we were younger. Them niggas would have did that. They would have never turned themselves in.
Hell no.
You'd had to catch. Not saying that we condone that, but
that's going to show that we going into a better place as far as
these guys are more tapped in and willing to accept responsibility.
And it wasn't meant for the baby. So get it. It wasn't meant for the baby. Get it? Understood. But I'm gonna say this. And they turned themselves in. They're going to regret it tomorrow or the next day. That's all I'm going to say because the baby all right. So they're going to regret it the next day. Hold on, Jen. I'm not saying it in a fucked up way. I mean, I'm saying it in a good way. Y'all did the respectable thing to do. But don't hang yourself
like a
in
real
the cell.
criminal.
But don't hang yourself in the cell.
That's a real criminal.
Well, that's all I'm going to say. Don't hang yourself. You did right, gentlemen.
This is the most important factor that I think we need to pay attention to. And I just had a buddy that, basically family, like a brother, got into it with a guy. The baby mama called him. He came over, like so many times, get into it with the other baby daddy, back and forth. They had a shootout. Dude gets shot. Not this situation. Another situation here in the city, but happened some months ago. And my dude gets shot. And I had warned him, like I've warned so many guys before, be careful with these women. The wrong women. Because I had a good buddy of mine told me one time, because you know what kind of woman you get. You know if your woman is a shit starter. You know if your woman's an instigator. You know what kind of woman you get. And we and him talking, he told me something that happened. This is another story. And was saying, yo, man, woo, 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 as black people say. I'm like, well, what happened? He said, man, such and such is a shit starter. My woman is a shit starter. I know that story didn't go like that. I know she put a 10 on that, meaning exaggerated. And after she got done, I found out what was going on. I came to her and I told her the truth because I knew something wasn't right. And then I told her, and this has been true since this man said this over 20 years ago. He said, listen, woman, women fight each other.
And men kill.
Men delete each other.
Yep. Women argue, but men kill. Yeah.
Delete. delete, delete.
All right.
Men delete each other. Keep that in mind. He told her that because a woman to get out, put her hair up in there, kick her shoes off, and they fighting. But men don't fight. They delete each other.
Yeah.
And that you have a case right there that was on the news, and that baby almost fell victim to that because a woman is irresponsible
One in the middle of it.
and got these two guys, because I'm hearing the one guy was coming to move his stuff out. And when he arrived there, there's a dude there.
Hold on, listen. Let me explain something. And it's a true story. And it's the type of things that go on. A woman is arguing with a dude in the house. She's saying, yeah, my baby daddy coming. He gonna come over here. He gonna kick your ass. He gonna do this. He gonna do that. That man, she told that man his daughter needed some diapers. He get over there to bring the diapers. When he knock on the door, open the door, the dude blew him off the porch with a shotgun because of this woman saying he coming to kick his ass.
He told me this before.
That's a
diapers,
true story.
milk, and everything went everywhere. And that guy felt like a fool, but it's too late.
It's too late.
She didn't set it up.
Yeah. Just because of her mouth. She don't know this. He about to blow him away.
Now, this is not an attack on women. True, respectable women. This is a statement being made about busybodies and women that are destructive instigators and so on and so forth. Remember this in closing. All young men, women fight each other. Men delete each other.
Yeah.
If you see some listen, don't get into that. Don't get into that. Thank you again. Continue to support and subscribe. Deuces.